So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. P.J. Tucker is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Man, you see his eyes. Westbrook never getting off the rim there. He has the focus to absorb the contact and still convert.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Now here's Murray. Fires for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Plumlee with a screen on Murray. The tray. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 6.
I mean, the guy is just cut from another cloth. No one is as competitive as Russell Westbrook. You know he's going to answer back.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And Brent, what do you say when it comes to Jamal Murray? It's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he can provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Off the inbound pass. They get it back. Lets it go with a 3. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Caldwell Pope outside. Down low, and they get it, and Jokic throws it down.
Well, with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
For 3, Westbrook. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Porter passes to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Porter on the assist by Murray.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
For 3, Westbrook. Westbrook missing again. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Memphis. Murray, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Westbrook with the steal. Fires from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by Jokic. And it's Westbrook again missing. And taking a look at the L.A. Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Denver passing it around. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Powell comes in for P.J. Tucker. James Harden is checked in for George. And Bones Island subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now Jackson. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Haji. It's rebounded by Leonard. They could use a bucket. And the layup is good.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
Here's Murray, and again it's Denver.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Leonard gets it to go.
such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
The Clippers in the lead. Harden scanning the floor. That three off the mark. In the corner, Murray with it. Jacks up a three. A shot that time, not on target. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Harden. Ivica Zubac is out there with Green. Then it's George, and it's Powell in at the three, the small forward. And here's Harden for three. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Denver. Trailing by 2, looking ahead to their next one. Playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Passes it to Zubac. Takes the three. Harden, no good. Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
And taking no prisoners as Porter gets up to the rim.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Harden against Jackson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Reggie Jackson.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Here's George. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Off target with his three. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And there's the call on Javonte Green. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic has checked in for Michael Porter. The Clippers also making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Norman Powell. Now, here's Jokic. Really played well against Houston in his last outing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Pass to Jokic. Tries it from 19. Paul George grabs the miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now Murray, after Westbrook's missed three. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the three-point percentages from KCP, they're solid.
And the Clippers call time here. For the Nuggets, Janšar's checked in. And it's Michael Porter in for Christian Braun. The Clippers also making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Leonard in for Paul George. And Westbrook gets it to go. Westbrook's got 14.
Yeah, Westbrook came off of that pick and roll with good intentions and got a good result.
Jokic high post. Porter kicks to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Takes a three. Buries the long-range jumper. 14 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
For 3, Westbrook trains the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Leonard fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot. And one.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball.
And you feel like he's wasting all of his energy on the offensive end of the floor, and that there might be a letdown on the defensive end for Westbrook. Say it ain't so. He's just too competitive for that.
And so it's Los Angeles. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's, about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
And we need to talk about the first half that Russell Westbrook just turned in. He was all over the place.
The way he kept getting buckets.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Sharing the wing spots. It's Caldwell Pope and Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Janšar at the 4 slot. That's the group on the 4 for Denver. Now here's Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Outside for George. Plumlee with a screen on Caldwell Pope. They get it back. Plumlee dishes to George. Here's Westbrook, and he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
That might be a 50, or are we going 100 or 1,000? Westbrook with a unique combination of power and athleticism.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And Brent, an interesting aspect of Mason Plumlee's game is his passing.
Yeah, good coaches, Greg, have found a way to put Mason Plumlee in positions to succeed as a passer. You don't see that much with big men in the NBA, but he's capable.
Now here's Leonard. Up and in on the layup. Leonard's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
And Kawhi is certainly one of the strongest players in the league at that position, just doing damage.
At the elbow, Jokic. And another miss by Denver.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the paint. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And taking a look at some stats here for Caldwell Pope. How he did last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Now here's Murray. He's got 14, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Scooped up, and Plumlee kicks it to Tucker. Tucker a screen. Here's George. 5 to shoot. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Paul George.
George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Christian Brown's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Porter passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Westbrook. Murray, good.
This is one of those games where we're not seeing him slow down, so we're in for something real special from Jamal Murray.
Here's George. Hits the jump hook. George has got 9 points.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Harden with it, out guarded by Murray. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely, and it's good for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Murray outside. Jokic passes to Chuncho. To halt the run, nailed from 3-point land. He has 5.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
The 3 from George. And so it's Los Angeles holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Paul George. Green is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Murray, no good.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Caldwell Pope with it, off target at the rim. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Harden, that's good.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
Murray against Harden, launches it. Murray, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
George, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Najee, boom, he jams it straight down.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
Screen by Zubac. No one covering. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Denver calls timeout. So it's both. Teams making substitutions here. So it's Denver now. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Paul George is checked in for Amir Crawford. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Powell.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
Outside Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player to help to be a facilitator.
Here's Harden. Count that bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Los Angeles leading by 20. Stolen by Caldwell Pope, and they're on the break. Outside for Murray. Leonard with the steal. Island with it, now guarded by Porter. And here's Leonard from 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Wide open look here for Murray, and a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Russell Westbrook.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Jokic. Sinks that one from the post.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, Harden. Rebound by the Nuggets. Holiday with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The pass to Zubac. They double him with Jokic. The shot by Powell, no good. Harden against Jackson. Out to the right wing. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.